everyone, we are going to be discussing differentiating the varied interactions among species in an ecosystem. I will be starting off. I am Selena Colty Humilia. So interactions are inevitable in a population. A very popular adage states, no man is an island. So in ecology, a biological interaction is the effect that a pair of organisms living together in a community have on each other. So let's start with biotic communities. They live and interact together. Interaction between different levels of organisms may involve predation and competition. In predation, one organism, the predator, kills and eats another organism, its prey. Predators are adapted and often highly specialized for hunting with acute senses such as vision, hearing, or smell. Do you know that there are different types of predators? There are as follows. We have the true predator, an animal that hunts, kills, and eats other animals or prey. Or next would be parasitoidism, refers to an insect that lays its egg on a host, usually insect or spiders. We have the parasite that spends most of its life living on other organisms, and the herbivore, which is an animal that eats plants or grazers.
So what is competition? So competition defined as an interaction between organisms or species in which the fitness of one is lowered by the presence of another. So competition is often for a resource, such as food, water, or territory in limited supply, or for access to females for reproduction. So competition plays a crucial role in natural selection, as organisms with advantageous traits are more likely to survive and reproduce. This interaction can drive evolutionary changes, leading species to develop adaptations that help them compete more effectively for limited resources. So there are two types of competition. First is the interspecific competition or competition among members of the same species. Second is the interspecific competition or competition between individuals of different species. So, example of interspecific competition or same species is two rabbits fight over a carrot, or two male deer fight for the right to mate with the female during the breeding season. While in interspecific competition or different species is a bird and a squirrel both try to eat the same fruit from a tree. Or lions and hyenas compete for the same prey, such as zebras in the African savanna. According to Russian biologist G.F. Gause, the competitive exclusion principle or Gausse's principle states that species least suited to compete for resources should either adapt or die out. However, according to evolutionary theory, this competition within and between species for resources plays a critical role in natural selections.
Symbiosis is any type of a dose in a long-term biological interaction between two different species or two different biological organisms. It can be a mutualistic, commensalistic, or parasitic. Example, the clownfish in the sea animal. Clownfish is the most stinkiest tentacles of sea animals, which protect them from predators. The clownfish are immune to the animal's stings due to a protective mucus coating on their skin.
Mutualism is a type of symbiotic relationship in which two different organisms interact in a way that benefits both of them. This relationship plays an important role in maintaining balance in ecosystems, as it helps species survive and thrive. One common example is the relationship between bees and flowers. Bees visit flowers to collect nectar, which they use as food. While doing this, they unknowingly carry pollen from one flower to another, helping the plants reproduce. Without bees, many flowering plants would struggle to grow, and without flowers, bees would lose an important food source. Another example is the clownfish and sea anemone. The clownfish finds safety by living among the fish helps keep the animal clean by eating debris and providing nutrients through its waste. Both organisms benefit from this partnership. Showing how teamwork in nature can be vital for survival is a powerful example of how species depend on each other, demonstrating that cooperation is just as important as competition in the natural world.
Imagine getting a free food, free transportation, and even a free home without lifting a finger. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, in nature, some organisms master this life hack. Well, it's called commensalism, where one species benefit while the other doesn't even notice. Meet Mr. Sparrow. He just found a perfect home, a big sturdy tree. Does he build a tree? No. Does he pay rent? Not at all. Does the tree even care? No. This little guy, there are more fish. Is the ultimate freeloader. It attaches itself to the shark while it chills. He gets a free ride, free food, and full protection. Meanwhile, the shark doesn't care at all. Imagine getting a free ride in Phoenix and the driver doesn't even know you exist. That's commensalism in action. And it doesn't stop there. Barnacles attach to whales to travel the ocean for free. Orchids grow on trees using them as a support system. Commensalism is everywhere. So next time you see your friend using Netflix for free, congrats! You just witnessed commensalism in human form. Unlike other symbiotic relationships, mutualism is when two species live in the same area but don't affect each other at all. Their interactions are neutral. It could neither be positive or negative. It's basically nature's version of stay in your lane. For example, a turtle and a butterfly sharing the same habitat. The butterfly drinks nectar from the flowers, while the turtle slowly moves around minding its own business. They coexist but they don't impact each other's life at all. This deer and this rabbit. They eat different plants. They don't care about each other. They're just vibing. Also, think about it like people in an elevator. No eye contact, no conversation, just two people sharing the same space, waiting for the moment to walk away. But here's the thing, just because they don't interact means it's pointless. Neutralism helps the ecosystem balance, because not everything has to be a competition. Next time you and a stranger completely ignore each other at the party, just say you're practicing neutralism. Only science.
Interactions between species are important in keeping ecosystems balanced. Some interactions like mutualism and commensalism are positive because they help one or both species. Others like predation and parasitism are negative as they can harm one species. Mutualism shows that some species can live together without affecting each other. This relationship play a big role in helping organisms survive, grow and maintain the natural order of the environment. Understanding these interactions help us see how all living things are connected and depend on one another.